Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Michael Anderson. Today I want to talk to you about nicotine. Not just smoking, not just vaping, but what nicotine actually does to your brain and your body, and why so many people feel trapped by it. Let's start with the most important thing most people don't fully understand. Nicotine is not just a habit, it's a psychoactive drug. That means it directly affects how your brain works. When nicotine enters your body, it reaches your brain in about 10 to 20 seconds. Almost immediately, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical responsible for pleasure, reward, and motivation. And this is exactly where the problem begins. Because nicotine doesn't create real pleasure, it creates relief. Relief from the discomfort that nicotine itself causes between uses. So what feels like relaxation is actually just the temporary removal of withdrawal symptoms. This is the addiction loop. At first, your brain reacts with curiosity. Then it starts to like it, and eventually it begins to depend on it just to feel normal. This has nothing to do with weak willpower. This is chemistry. Nicotine increases the number of receptors in your brain, meaning over time you literally need more of it to feel okay. And when you don't get it, your body reacts. You may feel раздражительность, тревожность, проблемы с концентрацией, внутреннее напряжение. Many people think this is just stress or personality, but in reality, this is nicotine withdrawal. Now, let's talk about something I hear all the time. I don't smoke anymore, I vape. And people say that as if it's completely safe. Let's be clear. Vaping is generally less harmful than smoking traditional cigarettes because there is no combustion and fewer toxic substances like tar and carbon monoxide. But less harmful does not mean safe. Nicotine is still there, and the vapor still contains chemicals that can irritate your lungs, affect your blood vessels, and potentially cause long-term damage that we are still studying. Your lungs were designed to breathe air, not heated chemical mixtures. Nicotine doesn't just affect your brain, it affects your entire body. It causes your blood vessels to narrow, which increases your blood pressure and forces your heart to work harder. Over time, this raises your risk of heart disease, heart attacks, and strokes. If you are young, especially under 25, nicotine can interfere with brain development. It affects memory, attention, and emotional control. And it makes addiction stronger and more long-lasting. It also impacts your stress system. Many people use nicotine to calm down, but physiologically it actually increases stress hormones like cortisol. So while it feels like it helps, it's quietly making your baseline stress worse. Now let's talk about quitting. This is where many people struggle. Patients often tell me, "Doctor, I tried to quit, but I just can't." And I always tell them the same thing. Quitting nicotine is not just about stopping a habit. You are breaking a chemical dependency and retraining your brain at the same time. The first few days are the hardest physically. The next couple of weeks are the hardest mentally. And after that, it becomes about breaking routines and habits that are connected to nicotine. But here's the encouraging part. Your body begins to recover very quickly. Within 20 minutes, your heart rate starts to normalize. Within 24 hours, harmful carbon monoxide levels drop. Within a few days, nicotine leaves your body. Over the next weeks and months, your circulation improves, your lungs begin to heal, and your brain slowly resets its natural balance. Cravings become weaker, your mood stabilizes, and eventually you feel normal again without needing nicotine. If you are trying to quit, here are a few practical things that actually help. First, don't rely on willpower alone. Use support, nicotine replacement like patches or gum, behavioral strategies, and if needed, medical treatment. Second, identify your triggers. For many people, it's coffee, stress, or social situations. You don't just remove nicotine, you replace the habit with something else. Third, understand that discomfort is part of the process. It's temporary, and it's a sign that your body is recovering. And finally, don't expect perfection. If you relapse, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. What matters is that you keep going. Nicotine doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't truly relax you. It doesn't improve your life. It keeps you in a cycle where you need it just to feel normal. And once you understand that, you begin to take control back. I'm Dr. Michael Anderson. If this helped you see nicotine differently, share this with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're trying to quit, remember you're not alone, and your body is capable of recovery. I'll see you in the next video.